We interrupt our programming to bring you the following special report.
The Ryan Report. The Ryan Report.
We have just received word that
It's time for the Ryan Report on Atlanta's big station, V103.
It is your Ryan Report right here on your free money station, V103. Log on to V-103.com and see it for yourself live. People may have thought that Flo Rida has not made any money. Or made as much money as he's made. I mean, that song, Low, was like one of the most downloaded songs ever in iTunes history.
Sure, yeah.
But you didn't think that he had enough money to get a Bugatti.
Sure didn't.
$1.7 million.
There's no way that's his.
It is his because he was pulled over for DUI
Come on, man.
in the Bugatti. Driving around his red and black 2008. They said that when he was pulled over in Miami. Now, if you're going to drive $1 million car, you might not want to swerve in the lane. Don't
Yeah.
give everybody who what. They said that he was pulled over at 3:30 a.m., probably on South Beach.
Of course.
And during the stop, they detected alcohol. So, of course, he failed the sobriety test, which I'm sure we'll see the video coming up shortly.
Got you. TMZ always will have it.
Yeah. And he was arrested with a blood alcohol level of 0.185.
That's over twice the legal
He's
limit.
drunk. He's drunk. They're saying that fans then gathered around and was like, let Flo go. Let Flo go.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, they offered to drive him home, but the police wasn't having it. So
Let Flo go.
there's a mugshot right there in case you're seeing it. They say when the officer tried to conduct a walk-the-line test, Flo told the cop, officer, I can't do this. I don't feel I can walk a straight line. I had a few drinks. Let us try another test.
Oh,
He then tried to convince the officer by saying, I can make it home.
Did he try to negotiate
Yeah,
the
he did.
sobriety
He did.
test? Ask
Yeah.
me the ABCs instead. I know that.
And then when they ran a license check, his license had been suspended.
What an idiot.
You know, if you got that kind of money, shout out to Green's Limousine. Let's invest in the driver
Get
for
a
everybody.
driver.
Get a driver.
And you know what? You can even pay the driver to drive your $1.7 million car since clearly you're a stunner supreme.
Or use Zingo, which of course means the little man in a little moped comes to your car, he puts his moped in your trunk, he drives you home, you pay him, and then he pulls his moped out of your trunk and he goes back to wherever he was coming from.
Yeah, it's very smart.
Yeah.
And simple.
All right, Agent Zero on Twitter. His Twitter name for Gilbert Arenas is Agent Zero Show. Started off saying, got hooked up on a blind date, and I guess she was blind when she picked out this outfit. OMG, I thought she was the queen of Zamunda.
Wow.
He's tweeting while he's on the date.
On a blind date.
Then goes on to say, and they want me to go in public with her? I thought she had a bunch of stretch marks, but it was just her shirt, looking like Simba.
Wow. You're not even funny.
Goes on further down the line. This dragon can eat. I'm glad we're adding all you can eat. She went to the restroom. I think I'm busting you guys. Her friend just texted her. Then says, I don't think I'm going to get the goods tonight. I messed my chances up. She looked mad over there looking like a Thundercat. Then he goes on later on and says, it's okay, fella. She still wants action. Ladies like rude boys. Or the black card I have in my pocket. Either way, bam, bam, we got action.
What a chump.
He actually snuck and took a picture of her with this shirt on,
What a chump.
saying she almost saw me taking this picture.
Fellas, let me just tell you, it doesn't make you cool, sexy, swaggerific, or whatever else you're trying to be when you kiss and tell. When you talk about a woman behind her back on Twitter, that just makes you a
It's
B-word.
kind of in front of her face, though, El.
No, it's not. It's behind her back, because I'm confident he wasn't saying, I'm tweeting that you look like the queen of Zamunda.
I'm sure she follows him on Twitter.
Man, whatever,
on Twitter.
man. And why
All
are
right.
you on your phone anyway on a date, chump?
She better be glad he pulled them guns out.
Take your shirt
So I shot her the pinky toe.
Right.
The multi-millionaire pooch, Trouble, who, of course, was Leona Helmsley's dog, which she got after her husband died, she left him $12 million. He is now dead
Yeah.
at the age of 84 in dog years. Now, whoever was taking care of this dog was getting paid because he was just a Maltese. They're saying they spent $8,000 a year for grooming, $1,200 for food, and he had a full-time bodyguard because people always threatened to kidnap this dog.
To try to get the money.
Try to get the money. He is now dead. Leona wanted him to be buried next to her. Of course, you cannot bury a dog next to a person in a cemetery, so they burnt the dog up and cremated him.
And he's going to leave all of the remaining money that he's got left
Who
to
knows
his
where the money's
favorite
gonna
stuffed
go.
animal that he used to hump on. Well done.
Now, who's at the top of the list? Oprah, who is rumored to have earmarked $30 million for the care of her dog.
This is unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
It's just insane.
Still not the biggest, though.
Come on, y'all.
Gunther 4, a German dog, was left $372 million by his owner.
Meanwhile, there are people listening right now who will not have another meal today because they can't. Well done, guys.
Well, they can always eat dog food.
Okay.
Like on Good Times. Remember that? That was crazy.
Gross.
Cheating dog food! That's your Ryan Report. Brought to you by
D&K Sioux City. This week, buy one item, get another for half price. Buy one Sean John suit for $139.95 and get the other for $69.95.
And if you don't know, now you know, you know, you know.